Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton. This is my YouTube channel, Dalton My World, and this is going to be a stimulus, the fourth and fifth, and a little bit of the third stimulus package update. Okay, and we have a lot going on here, so I'll try to break it down for you. Okay, let me get my coffee over here. Got my notes. Let's do this. All right, here's the deal. They already have started with the fourth stimulus package. They've started the process officially. Okay, so they're gonna do reconciliation like they did with the third stimulus, but it's gonna be a little bit more different. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit more complex, but they're gonna do their best to get it done. Now, you're gonna hear about people saying things such as time is running out. Okay, in a sense, they're right, and what they mean is that time is running out if they want to get this stimulus package done by July the 4th. Okay, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to give it done. But if they want to get it done by July the 4th, it's going to be to the wire. They're cutting it short. Okay, that's what they're talking about. They're not saying that it's not going to get done. They're just saying that it it's to the wire. It's real close. Now, one thing you want to understand too, that in the stimulus package, they're right now they're putting things in, taking things out. Now, you may have heard that there's going to be multiple stimulus checks. We don't know. Okay, there's rumors that there's supposed to be multiple stimulus checks, but the fact is that it could be multiple stimulus checks. It could be only one stimulus check. It could be no stimulus checks. We won't know until the final bill is signed into law. Okay, that's just the facts of it. Now, we live in a feel good nation, and what that means is that people who are smart understand how the brain works. So if they keep telling you positive stuff that you really would like to hear and try to put some type of facts to it, then you're going to watch that channel more than you watch someone that's going to tell you the truth. Because the truth is not always going to be what you want to hear. It's going to be what you need to know, but it's not always going to be what you want to hear. Okay, so when you hear things you enjoy, just like when you eat things you enjoy, when you do things you enjoy, it clicks certain things in the mind, and it can make it addictive. Okay, because it clicks it, so you keep going back to those particular for instance, those particular psychic channels that's always feel good and seem to always put positive spin on everything. Nothing bad could ever happen. They get more views than a psychic channel that's telling you the truth. Everything is not always good, but there's truth that you need to know. Same things when it comes to stimulus package or any other events that's going on in the world. Channels that tell you the truth are not always going to get the most subscribers or popularity as those that tells you what you want to hear, and it clicks those chemicals in the minds that make you feel good, so you keep going back. Now, on the fourth stimulus, the way he's doing it on the fourth stimulus is going to be more complex than what he did last time. Okay, I'm not going to go into that, but one channel that goes into detail You can subscribe to him if you want to. You know, it's up to you. Is LA Late. He literally puts up charts and he goes into details of how they're doing it, because it's going to be totally different. It's still the same process, but they're doing it differently. Okay. And he goes into details. So if you want to know details, go and check out LA Late. I think he has a seven day channel. 7 day, he broadcasts 7 days a week, and he breaks it down in detail. But basically, yes, the climate change and infrastructure, especially the climate change bill, that's definitely gonna get passed. Okay, if you're gonna have a stimulus checks or no stimulus checks, you know, we don't know that till that. People can say what they want to say. They can throw up charts, point to this, point to that, tell you what letters were written, all that stuff. But the fact is that nobody knows until the final bill becomes law what's in that bill. Okay, because anything could be put in and taken out. Now, do I think they are going to try to put stimulus checks? Yes, I do. Are they going to be multiple or just one? I don't know. And the reason I say that is because the rumor is that in the fifth stimulus, now we're talking about the fifth stimulus now, the fifth stimulus check, they want to give you, the fifth stimulus package, they want to give you another stimulus check. And I could believe that. Okay, because I heard of that and I was like, well, that don't make sense. If they're going to give you multiple on this one and try to give you another one on that one. But here's the catch. There's something called Delta variant COVID-19. And it's worse than the COVID-19 we had, that we're dealing with. And it's spreading quick. Okay? So there could be a phase. We already went through phase 2 of this particular. There could be a brand new phase coming that we have to deal with. So it looks like they're being realistic and saying that people are going to need another stimulus check on the fifth stimulus check. And that fifth stimulus check has stuff in it for everybody, but it's really for senior citizens, vets, retirees, so they can actually redo the Social Security system to where it needs to be, so people can get actual living wage and not be penalized for making extra money from a job, and not get penalized for getting married. Okay, which is very, very good. This is long overdue. Okay, this bill was created like in 1962, so it's long overdue. This change is coming, and I really believe that, this is my opinion, I really believe that Republicans are on board with the fifth stimulus package, where we're updating Social Security and all that benefits and stuff like that. How he's going to do it, I don't know, because they said that he only has one more right now, reconciliation for this year, and that's the one he's using on the fourth stimulus package. And he might just wait till next year when he gets an extra 3 more reconciliations, okay, to do. Or he could just try to do a bipartisan and really work with the Republicans to get his fifth stimulus package done. I'm not really sure. Okay, now this is something you need to know. If you have not got your income tax return, if you have not got your stimulus package, okay, the IRS are going to has started and will continue to start sending past due and present income tax and stimulus checks out in waves. They're not going to call them waves. They just said they're going to be sending them out. They did it last week. They're going to do it the next, I believe, 2 or 3 weeks until everything gets done. Okay, so don't give up hope. Money could be on the way. You want to keep your eye on the prize. Watch your mailbox. Watch your direct deposits. Okay, it could hit at any time. And then there's other checks like for families that's coming through. People with kids that coming through the IRS as well. You want to keep your eyes on the prize on that as well. Okay, and that should be rolling up in around sometime in July. Okay, so IRS is overwhelmed, and they are backed up because hell, they were closed for about 4 months. Remember, for the pandemic. So now all those 2019 plus the 2020 stimulus checks, plus giving people stimulus, income tax returns, plus giving people those stimulus checks that they didn't receive. Man, they got their hands full. Okay, and all tons of other benefits that's coming through them as well. So that's about it on the fourth stimulus package. Yes, they are working on it. And a lot of you all have asked me, Dalton, do you think there's going to be stimulus checks? I think there's a high possibility, but there's going to be stimulus checks. But the truth and the fact is that we don't know what's in there until it's signed into law. Okay? Anybody can make assumptions. They could try to throw up what they think is facts. They could say all this other stuff to make you feel good, come back to the channel, keep their ratings up. But the fact is that until that bill is turned into law, okay, we are not going to know all the details of what's in it and what's not. Okay, because anything can change from point A to point Z. Okay, and you got to remember that everybody is always getting on Republicans and saying that they are in special interests pockets. They have, lobbyists and all this other stuff, that they have to satisfy, and rich people and all this stuff. Well, so do the Democrats. Trust me. There's no angels here. As my mom always told me all the time, she said, son, angels exist, but they don't walk on this earth. So if you got somebody walking on this earth telling you that they're God, they're the Messiah, they're an angel, yeah, you're dealing with a con artist. Now, on the third, as I stated earlier, on the third, we're definitely, sorry about the noise in the back, the third stimulus package, you're definitely going to get your money. Okay, it's coming. It may be coming late, but it's coming. All right, hold on. Hey, what's up? This is Dalton, and I'm back. Sorry about that, my people. Oh man, I was like, an alarm was all the way over there. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to cut this right here and then continue. But also, my heart goes out to those who are, I believe it's in Miami, where that condo collapse. Oh man, things like that don't just happen. Okay, and they got to do a deep investigation on that. Okay, and yes, also put on back on point. Q-Link Wireless is still under investigation, and as you already know, I talked to you about that. Excuse me. They were raided by the federal agents, the feds, okay, FBI. So, yeah, they're still under investigation. Okay, if you didn't know, now you know. And I hope you enjoy my recent video that I put out showing you about the elusive Q-Link wireless tablet, and giving you those links to the unboxing and the description box of that particular video. Okay, because a lot of you all been asking about it. Now you can see it. Now you can check it out and see if it's really worth your time. All right. But again, to wrap this up, fourth stimulus package is on the way. They are working on it. They're going to do their best to have it signed, sealed, and delivered by July 4th. Okay, which if they do that and turn it into law, and if they do have checks in there for you, then you should be getting those. Start getting them in July, like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks later. Okay, all right, because they want to get it done by July the 4th, because they want to go on vacation. Okay, and honestly, we all need it right now. We all need a vacation. They need a vacation. I mean, come on, think about it. January the 6th, some fanatical Trump supporters tried to overthrow the United States government. Okay, and a lot of them were in there where they were trying to find them and literally hang them. So, yeah, I think we all need a vacation right by now. All right. Anyway, that wraps it up. I hope this helped you out. I ask you to subscribe. I ask you to give me a thumbs up if you find this video or any of my videos helpful. I welcome your respectful, short comments. All right. And I ask you to share this, of course. And I'll wrap to y'all later. Peace. Have a good weekend.